living in the dark and not for too long I want out. How do I pick up the pieces? How do I continue to assist in my own destructive existence? Feels like I've been high for years and I'm finally waking up. What is this? How have I been maintaining my life without the thought of my life? I don't understand this. Is it a nightmare that I'm living? How do I get myself up out of this hole? How do I get myself up out of this grave that I'm stuck in? I always believed that I was gonna die young, but now that I'm killing myself I see that I really wanna live. But what do I got to give and sacrifice for the darkness that I did? How do I make it okay? How do I live another day knowing what I know about the darker man and how I live? This is what is on my mind, driving me insane. Looking at all the pieces broken on the ground and I realize that these are the moments of my life all broken down. How do I put them back together before I drown? I knew for a very long time that I needed to change my ways. How do you change? When you're looking in the mirror and your dark side's looking back at you with a smile on the face. How do you change? When the only person who can sway you is the monster looking back at you. How do you get back to the days? Oh, the deceit became a part of who you are. How do you get back to the days? How do you change your ways? I spent a lot of years trying to get away from who I was, doing what a bad dude does, soaking up my tears instead of a depression-induced rage, locking myself up inside of the cage, throwing away the key. Welcome in the darker days, living inside of a grave that my rage does for me. If there's a God up there, I hope that he forgives me all the shit that I done, cause Lord knows I'm going to hell when this life is done. I'm the lying, backstabbing son of a bitch. I'm manipulating my family, screw my friends, all for the sake of the drugs to bear my pain and my guilt and my grief deep within. How do you come back from something like that? How do you get your life back? How do you build the trust back up? I'm lost inside of my mind, identity starts to fracture, wondering who I am, looking at all the pieces broken on the ground, and I realize that these are the moments of my life all broken down. How do I put them back together before I drown? I knew for a very long time that I needed to change my ways. How do you change? When you're looking in the mirror and your dark side's looking back at you with a smile on the face. How do you change? When the only person who can sway you is the monster looking back at you. How do you get back to the days? Oh, the deceit became a part of who you are. How do you get back to the days? How do you change your ways?